everybody, this is Dave Walsh coming at you with a little bit of a playthrough. I've been playing around with Spirit Aragorn here. I put his picture over Merlond, if you can tell. But I've been playing around with him, trying to get a deck for him to be good in. And I've been really trying to hone this deck that uses Galadriel and Haldir as my defender. No, I'm just kidding, Chad. As my attacker. And then Spirit Aragorn is going to be my quester. And I think that Galadriel is a great addition here because as long as Nenya's in play, you can take and throw your willpower over to Aragorn, and you can really cancel out just about any location that you want. And you can get that pseudo-questing that you want to get from Aragorn right off the rip really well. So the only thing you really need in the deck is readying. If you have readying on Spirit Aragorn, I think you're doing a pretty good job. So you need Nenya and stuff like that. So let's take a look at the deck so that way everybody knows what's going on here. So I have a proxy. Loragorn is in for Spirit Aragorn just so I could build the deck. And you can see I have healers and Elrond for condition removal or healing depending on what I need. Furial and Northern Tracker and Ravanian Outrider. I did have the Lorien Guide in there, but the Ravanian Outrider is definitely maybe better suited for this ability or his stuff. And then Treebeard and, of course, the Welling Hall Preserver. Again, more willpower and healing for themselves or for Treebeard. The Keen Longbow is an interesting addition. As I've been playing this deck, I found that in order to get by the time you get Galadriel's toys on her, you may have extra mirrors, extra Nenyas, extra Silver Harp maybe. So you end up with a bunch of extra cards, and instead of playing Protector of Lorien, you can play the Keen Longbow, and you can do 3 damage up to something, and Haldir's really good at doing 3 damage at stuff. And then things like the Silver Circlet go perfect onto Aragorn. Valiant Determination is really nice to get onto Treebeard. Maybe a second one goes on a Northern Tracker. And then the readying, there's Leather Boots and Wingfoot and Unexpected Courage. All of those are designed to get Aragorn ready. And then an Unexpected Courage goes really well on Galadriel, and then any other readying. You need about 3 to really, really love Aragorn. Okay? Like, that's, 3 readies on anybody would be awesome. There's the Thorongil with Leadership Aragorn. That's an option. So, I don't know. There's lots of options for readying, but hopefully I can get 3 readying on to Aragorn to be good. So Tale of Tenuvial is really good readying as well. So Fair and Perilous is nice for Haldir. I've found Elrond's Council, of course, and Test of Will just for cancellation. So this is how we're going to play. We're going to see how this works out. So I have the Mumakil here. This isn't a particularly difficult quest. It just seems to be the one that I picked. It's fun. It's got a little bit of a challenge. It's got a big enemy that's going to be sticking around for a while at the end. So, it's a nice quest. If you don't know anything about this and you want to, this is the 4th scenario. So the first AP after the deluxe box of the Haradrim cycle. And the cycle finds us in the south of Middle-earth. And we're used to Harad being filled with the enemies, the Haradrim soldiers. The Southrons are all bad guys, but in this cycle, there are some good Haradrim folks. They're good Herod allies and heroes. Khalil is the Herod hero that made his way into this cycle. So let's get started. So I guess to explain what we're doing in this scenario is we have to capture a Mumak. So Mordor has come and destroyed a village in Harad, and now it has forced us out into the jungle of Harad near the deserts that are down in Harad. And in order for us to get across the desert, we have to capture a Mumak, big elephant, right? And we're going to end up capturing the elephant and moving on him across the desert when we do Race Across Harad, which is the next AP. So it's neat that the theme carries over really well from scenario to scenario. So, yeah. So here we go. So it says each copy of Wild Mumak is out of play, and then each capture objective, which are these guys here, they get set aside out of play. Add one location. So I'm going to add the Mumak Trail. The timing of this is going to be interesting with Stage 1. I'm not sure if it's ever been resolved how this all works, but it is what it is. Anyways, so we'll flip this. We'll flip this over. I love the name of this quest card. Welcome to the Jungle. Okay. And so if you look, those guys look like they have fun in games. So Caleb has a couple of these interesting titles. There's in the latest Vengeance of Mordor cycle, there's the Temple of Doom scenario. So it's kind of fun. Okay, so let's make sure we do this. Okay, so I'm gonna start this off, and we'll get. Oh, look, there's an unexpected courage right off the rip. So this is good. So what do I want to do? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the circlet onto. Actually, you know what? I think the thing to do is to. Well, I'll put Eorith into play. That's the first thing to do. I need my healing. And then I think Nenya goes into play. And then I think Leather Boots goes into play. So, Leather Boots I can take here. And then I guess I'll use the circlet. Okay. So the circlet is I'm really finding is great attachment onto Aragorn, or this version of Aragorn, as I've been messing around and dealing with his like the attachments that need to go on there in this particular build. If you're spirit heavy, it's really going to be nice to be able to put that circlet on him. And just about every location in the game, in the normal game, maybe not Nightmare, but in the regular game, has 4 or less progress. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to quest with Aragorn for 4. Okay, I know that this guy's in the staging area, but I don't know if we can do anything about it this time around. So we'll quest for 4. I will reveal. So there's the biting insects. It says each player discards a random card from their hand and assigns that damage among characters that I control. Okay. So I'll randomly discard a card. And okay, it's the mirror. So if I'm going to do 1 damage to somebody, I think that I will do 1 damage to Aragorn. He's got the most hit points, makes the most amount of sense right now. Okay, so I quested for 4. I don't have anything else going on, so I'm going to use... actually, I'm going to keep Galadriel up because I'm going to draw a card. So I'll put 2 progress on the main quest. I will use her ability now to lower my threat and draw a card. And there is Fair and Perilous, which is always nice for Haldir. Okay. Sure. Okay. So that's first round. Done. So now we get another unexpected courage. Okay, so here's the problem, is that there's the Savage South, which is an amazingly horrible... it's an amazingly horrible treachery in the game. So it makes you discard the top 5 cards of your deck and then get rid of any copies of that card that's in play or in your hand. So it's getting to be pretty yucky. But I'm going to put a Unexpected Courage onto Galadriel. And so now I'm going to exhaust Galadriel to draw a card and then lower my threat by 1. Valiant Determination is a great card to have. I wish I had this mirror, but it is what it is, right? So now I will quest. So I'm going to quest with Aragorn. So when I quest with Aragorn, I can do, I'll reveal a card. So I reveal a location. So that means I can exhaust Leather Boots and ready Aragorn. So now, look, I went from questing for 4 and having 6 in the staging area. So now I'm going to be able to exhaust Aragorn to get rid of this threat and give it 1 progress. And there's no reason in this case to not add Aragorn to Aragorn's ability this. So I actually am questing with Aragorn for 8. And there's only 2 in the staging area that I have to worry about. Okay, so that's pretty good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I make 6 progress there. Okay, so I think that's not horrible, as my co-host Ted would say. Okay, so I don't have to engage anybody. So now we go through, we do this. Okay, so I think the thing to do is to bring, well, I guess the first thing to do is to use Galadriel's ability and draw a card. So there's Furial. Okay. She's really good with Valiant Determination because she can defend for a bunch too. So I'm still gonna bring out Treebeard because I want to get him online. So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And Treebeard collects a resource every turn. Okay. So now I will again just quest with Aragorn for 4. There's 6 in the staging area. So quest for 4. There's 6 in the staging area. And let's see what happens. Okay, so I get biting in 6. So I discard a card and I do X damage to somebody. So let's see. Random discard. So Valiant Determination. I'll give that damage to Aragorn. I will add 6 to his, or add 4 to his, if I can spit it out, words Walsh, to his willpower. And by adding 4 to his willpower, I still do 2 to the current quest. Okay? So now I will ready, and let's see. I need this ready onto I need that ready on him. So I'm going to do this. And I will quest with, you know what, I'll exhaust her, spend the 1, and heal. I will heal him. Okay. Okay, so I will only quest with Aragorn. Now I have the ability to have 2 readies on Aragorn, and so now I think that we get to see. So I'm questing for 4. There's only 6 in the staging area, so we will reveal. So that's this. So I get to ready Aragorn. Okay. And so now there's an action window. So the first thing I guess I'm going to do is draw a card and lower my threat. I don't know why I didn't do that during planning. But now I'm going to take Aragorn and I'm going to add Galadriel's threat to him, or her willpower to him, to bring him up to 8. And now I'm going to use his... Now there's 8 in the staging area, but I'm going to use his ability to cancel out the threat of this guy and put a progress on it. So that brings the total in the staging area down to 4. Okay? So that means I'm doing 4 progress here, which is amazing, right? Okay. So we will do this. And I think I'm going to try to save for to get Firial out. I will use her ability to draw a card and lower my threat by 1, so I get Elrond's Counsel. That's always good. Okay, so I'm starting to get a little bit location locked, but I'm not worried about being location locked with Aragorn out. I'm really not. I know that sounds weird, but I'm not. Okay. So, I will quest for 4, and I know that there's 8 in the staging area. Okay, so I will do a card. So there's the Olipon. Okay. So that's doomed 1. And then I have to go find a Mumak trail. I found that that's perfect for this particular deck because you can explore 1 and then the second one you just get. So now it's looking like I'm pretty location locked. But I'm not, it's not so bad, okay? So, again, this wasn't revealed from the encounter. This guy was not revealed from the encounter deck, so I will have to use his ability, this to ready. And then I'm going to use his ability, but I'm also going to use Galadriel to boost his willpower to 8. And now there's only 6 in the staging area, so now that's another 1 there, and I actually still am making 2 progress on the current quest. And I'm not even using Haldir to attack, or I'm not using Treebeard. I'm really trying to highlight Aragorn's ability here, Spirit Aragorn. So, okay, so next round, we get another circlet. I am going to use her ability to draw a card, and that's good. Test of Will is a great card to have. I'm going to put the circlet onto her right now. Yeah, I think that makes the most amount of sense. It's limit 1 per hero, but it's not unique, so that's good. Okay, and then the next round I'll be able to bring out Firial. So I will bring out the Wandering Ent, the Welling Hall Preserver with Treebeard's resources. He can pay to bring in Ent cards from play. And if I need to, I can use a Test of Will. So this is good. So I will only quest with Aragorn. Okay, so I'm questing for 4, and there's 10 in the staging in the staging area. So I'll do this. Oh look, another location. Okay, this is getting a little bit ridiculous, but that's fine. So I'll boost Aragorn by 6, bringing him up to 10, and then I'll use because it's a location, I get to ready him, and then I get to use his ability to clear the jungle, the dense jungle. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. So I have 2 Mumak trails, and I have 2 dense jungles. Now, the dense jungle is not necessarily the best target for Aragorn in this scenario, because no matter what, when it's explored, it reveals the top card of the encounter deck. It adds that into the staging area, especially if it's a location. Not especially, just a location. Okay, so that's that. So now we will do this. Okay. Now we can bring out Furial, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to use her ability to draw a card and to lower my threat. I guess we will now bring out Furial. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good, and I still have 1 for Test of Will in case I need it. A Valiant Determination is great on Furial. It's good on Treebeard because Furial can defend, but I think it's better on Treebeard for right now. So that's about the best it's gonna. It's about as good as I can do here. Okay. So I think I'm actually going to quest with the Welling Hall Preserver. Okay, just in case I get an enemy. At some point, the enemies are going to come out in this deck, so that's fine. So, but the Welling Hall Preserver, that's 3, and Aragorn is 7. And there is 8 in the staging area. Control E. Okay, so there's a Terrible Fever. It says, remove the hero from the quest. I can, let's see. I should have used Furial's ability. I totally forgot. I can't go back in time. I'm not that kind of guy, I guess. Okay, but I will. I'm gonna. I want to save that for Savage South. I can get rid of this. Okay, so I will do this. I will remove Aragorn from the quest, but that's okay because I can ready him with the Unexpected Courage. And, okay, so now I remove 4 from the quest. But now I can use his ability to target, I guess, this Mumak Trail. So I'm going to put a progress here. And that reduces this by 2. But now I can use this. I can use Nenya. And I can give her willpower to this guy. So he's quested, so total for 9. Okay, so I'm still making 3 progress on the quest. Okay, so the end of the round. I can't believe I still don't have any enemies, but be careful what you wish for. Oop, I'm not putting a progress, I'm putting a damage on him because of this card, and end of round will clear everything up. And we get another Fair and Perilous. So I am ready with ready for anything with Haldir here. Okay. So what am I going to do? I'm actually going to wait to bring Elrond into play. Just, I don't know. I feel like this isn't killing me right now. I will draw a card and lower my threat by 1. And in this case, I am, okay, I'll put the harp into play. There are some things that cause me to discard in this. Oops, not. Get rid of the Walsh here. Okay, so it cost me 2 to play the harp. I do at some point want to bring out the Northern Tracker. That's also a great target for Valiant Determination. Okay. Just lots of good stuff going on here. I want to keep a resource on Galadriel so I can cancel something using this test of in case I get Savage South or something. So I will quest for 10 now. Okay. And there is 8 in there, and then with her ability, I can peek the top of the encounter deck, and it's Surge, so this may need somebody to say it, but if you have a Surge and you don't use Furiel's ability to get rid of it, then you're not doing something right, because it's gonna you're still gonna get the card next to it. So you might as well discard the Surgy card and then reveal the next card. So there's a Territorial Ape. So that makes me feel a little bit better that I'm starting to get allies into or enemies into play. So again, I'm going to use the Unexpected Courage to ready Aragorn, and then I'm going to target this Mumak Trail. And then that removes 2. And again, there's no reason not to use her ability. She can't do anything other than boost somebody. So I'm going to boost him, and so that's another 6. And that puts a counter on there. Now, here's the thing that happens is that I need the Mumak Trail to I need the Mumak Trail to go get a Mumak and put it in there, and then I need, as soon as that happens, I need to be able to explore another location to find the Mumak. So I think now's the time to make this the active location. Okay, and now that does something. So I traveled for the first time. Now that makes this guy attack for 4 and have a threat of 4. Threat of 4. Okay, and so now I have to figure out what I'm going to do to this guy. How I'm going to hurt him. I think I'll be able to. So I did use his ability, right? Yes. Okay. Now, let's figure this out. Okay, this guy's attacking for 4, which is fine. Okay, give it a shadow card. Okay, I do have ways to have a little fun, but I will. I'll defend with Treebeard, I guess. Okay, discard a random card from your hand. So I will discard a random card from my hand, but then I will use the harp to bring that card back into my hand. Okay, Silver Harp, good tech. Okay, but that does 1 damage to Treebeard. I'm going to use the 2 to ready Treebeard, and I need to be able to do 6. So I can do 3 and 4 is 7, and that gets rid of this guy. Okay. So that's good. So now we do that. Okay. End of round here. So end of round, he gets another damage. Again, I think I'm fine with that. For now, I am going to play a Northern Tracker for 4. Do I want to? Do I want to? This will be the time I get the Savage South. Maybe instead I'll get the Welling Hall Preserver into play. Oh, this Welling Hall Preserver readied, so because he readied, he heals Treebeard. Okay. Okay, so that's what I'm actually going to do here. 1, 2, 3. And then the next round I'll bring out... Oh, I can... Here, I'll do this. I've been talking about it, so I'll put out Valiant Determination onto Treebeard. So now he doesn't exhaust a quest. This is fun. Okay. So, and then lastly, I will exhaust her to use her ability, draw a card, and reduce my threat by 1. Okay, so the Ravanian Outrider. Oh, I forgot to raise my threat by 1 to travel here. I'm sorry. See, I don't have to worry about any of these travel effects usually. So, all right. So let's do this. Okay, let's quest with him for 4, her for 3. So that's 10, and then Freebeard now quest for 12. Okay, so that's a total of 12. And again, there's nothing else she can do, so I might as well add her willpower to Treebeard, because there's these cards that remove people from the quest. So I'm going to add another 6 to Treebeard, so that's 18. Okay. So now I will reveal a card, and it's Territorial Ape. So the Territorial Ape gets +2 because of the active location here. So its threat is 2. So it's 4 actually. So that's a total of 10 in the staging area. And I'm not even going to trigger Aragorn. So I'm going to get through here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now this is the funny thing. Now, is that this Mumak Trail says when Mumak Trail leaves play as an explored location. Okay, so when happens before, after. It's like Thalon, right? So Thalon says when it's revealed, and it's not after it's revealed. So because the active, so I don't get to do this Mumak Trail. I don't get to do the one that I just discarded to find the Mumak and bring it into play, but I do get to trigger this forced effect and bring this Mumak into the encounter deck and then shuffle this guy up. Okay, which is what I want to do. Okay, and now I want to travel to a different location. So I'm going to go to this location here. No, so I'm going to travel there. Okay, and now because I traveled there, that again affects the Territorial Ape, but I'm going to bring the Territorial Ape out, and I'm going to ready Aragorn, and I will defend the Territorial Ape with Treebeard and no Shadow, which is nice. So the Territorial Ape does 1 damage to Treebeard. And now I can attack for 3, 6, and kill this Territorial Ape. Boom, done. Okay. So next round, there's the Keen Longbow. That's what I've kind of been looking for. Oh, let me make sure I hit my triggers. So there's that. Let's see. Let me do something here. So I'm going to bring out... I don't have the ability to bring out the Northern Tracker, I don't think. Right? But I can trigger Merland. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll put the Keen Longbow onto Haldir for 2, because I have a lot of cards that maybe I don't need right now. I will use her ability to lower my threat and draw a card. Okay, another Tale of Tenuvial. That's a really good option because now I can probably kill stuff. It gives me a ready onto Aragorn. So it gives me an option to try to make sure that I do some good stuff here. So I have 3 of those in my hand. So it looks like I'm looking pretty good, I guess is what I'm going to say. Oh, I did ready and Rolling Hall Preserver, so I'm going to remove progress or a damage token there. I'll trigger Yorith and heal 3 from him. And so I do have Nenya. Nenya gives Galadriel the lore icon. So, okay. So this looks good. I'm going to be able to make it through this time around. It'd be really good if I could... well, it doesn't really matter, because I'm going to be able to use the response here. Okay, so... questing. I'm going to quest for 9, 11, 15. Actually, you know what? I think that I'm just going to use his ability at the start without using it. I don't need to keep wasting a ready using Unexpected Courage. So I'm just going to exhaust 3, 6, 9, 11. So it's 11 versus 4 in the staging area, and I think that this is going to be it. So this is what I reveal. I reveal a forest clearing, which is, I guess, fine in terms of Furial's ability. And now I will we'll just use his ability in ready. See, I could have just... See, this is always what the deal with Spirit Aragorn is. With leather boots on him, if I reveal that, I could have readied... I could have committed Aragorn, readied, and gone from there. But I'm just going to use his ability and then reduce this threat and put a token on him. So, progress token. That was the word I was looking for. So there's still only 4 in the staging area, so I definitely get through the Mumak Trail. Okay, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so now the when triggers... the forced effect triggers first. No, this forced effect triggers first, right? Okay. So I go here. I explore this location. So because I explore that location, I can find a Mumak, which is exactly what I want to do. Here's a Mumak. Anyways, it says attach 1 random capture. So we're going to do the captures here. And so when I do random, I guess I could do random, but all I'm going to do is I'm just going to point at it. I'm going to just do the page down trick, stack them up. It's all random. I actually have my eyes closed. I have no idea what's up, what's down, and I'm not doing anything. So, okay. So I'll take this and attach this one. These stay out of play. Okay. So now we get to flip this. It seems like I always get the horsehair lasso, so we'll see what this one is. Okay. It's the Noose of Vines. After a character defends an attack against the attached enemy, if the defending character has more remaining hit points than the attached enemy, add Noose of Vines and attached enemy to the victory display. So I need to... it looks like I have to defend with Aragorn because he has 5 hit points. Or I guess I could defend also with Treebeard because he has 5 hit points. But nonetheless, I'm still going to need to at least take this guy twice, attack him twice. Okay, so we will flip this over. And when we flip that over at the beginning of the quest phase, if there's no active location, reveal an additional encounter card. So we need to make sure that there are active locations. So we will do this. So we will so I will travel to the dense jungle, and then I guess I'm going to engage myself a Mumak. Okay. Yeah. So I will I'll deal this guy a shadow card. I will defend with Treebeard. Treebeard is a good defender here. No shadow effect. That's always nice. And with no shadow effect, Treebeard takes how much damage? 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And now I can attack back with these guys for 6. So that's 1, 2, 3. Now here's another beauty of Aragorn that I want to make sure that I point out. This guy has an option, right? It says at the end of the round, must either return it to the staging area or makes an immediate attack. Because Aragorn has the flexibility of being able to cancel willpower or cancel threat from locations, it just makes a lot of sense to push this guy back into the staging area and not have to worry about it. Okay, so I'm going to push him back into the staging area, and now I will start a new round, I guess. Control N. Okay, and now I have to do my stuff here. So he takes a damage. He loses 2 damage. I think now is the time. Can't really. There is no time. I was going to play Elrond, but I can't. I don't have the resources to do it. So I'm going to stay. Back, and I have a Test of Will, so that's going to be good. I have Tale of Tenuvial, Fair and Perilous, so I have lots of things that can be used to attack. So I think that we'll do this. We'll do the normal stuff. I'm going to leave Aragorn up. Oh, I will draw a card, and I will reduce my threat. Oh, there's Wingfoot. I will put Wingfoot into play. Using the 1 more resource here, and I will always call location. Okay, so I guess here's the thing, like if I'm going to call location, I might as well just exhaust Aragorn and quest with him, because then I can actually, you know what, I'm not going to call location, I'm going to call let's see. So everybody commits to the quest. So this is after Furial commits to the quest. And this is after Attached Hero commits to the quest. So we get to choose what we want to do first. This is a response. This is a response. So I'm going to look at Furial. I'm actually going to cancel that. So now I don't know. So I'm actually going to call enemy with this guy. Okay, with with leather boots. Okay, so if I have leather boot, that means I can ready with an enemy, or with a location, or with a treachery. So that's really what we want to do. Okay. So I'm questing now for 3, 6, 9, 11, 15. I'm 15 up against 7. Okay. And I get an enemy, so that means I get to trigger Wingfoot. Okay, and that readies him. And now, here's the thing. I now have 4 more in the staging area. So I really do want to trigger Aragorn's ability to cancel this thing. I want to go here. So now, make sure I do this right. It says when forest area is explored. It doesn't say explored as an active location. It just says explored. So this is a when. So that means I do it now. If that is an enemy, add it to the staging area. So it's not an enemy. So that doesn't get added to the staging area. Okay. So now in the staging area, I have 2, 5, 9. Okay. And I quested for 15. So now that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I did 6. So now I'm going to explore this, and it says if it's a location, add that location to the staging area. So it is a location. It's a Mumak trail. So that's good. So now I'm going to travel to the Mumak trail, and now I have 2 folks that I need to defend. Actually, I don't have to defend the Mumak, but I just want to be able to do this. Okay. So let's figure this out. Okay. Maybe, you know what? I'm not in any danger, so I will just leave the Mumak up in the staging area. I think that makes the most amount of sense here. So I'm going to do Control S. I will defend the tiger with Treebeard. Treebeard's defending for 3, so this guy is going to attack this way. Okay, so let's see. So this comes out. It says, treat the defending character's text box as if it were blank until the end of the round. That's fine. Okay, so Treebeard still just takes 2 damage, or 1 damage from the tiger. Not progress, but damage. What does the tiger say? After attacks and destroys a character, doesn't get destroyed. And so now I am going to ready Aragorn, and I guess I'm going to have to use some shenanigans here, because I have to do 8. So this is 3. Oh, I can do it very easily. I can bring out Tale of Tinuviel. Okay, Tale of Tinuviel. I don't even need to use Unexpected Courage. I can use Tale of Tinuviel, and now Aragorn is attacking for 7. And so we will do that to kill, and this, let me get rid of it. So it's Haldir for 3 and Aragorn for 7. That kills the tiger, and I guess I could have taken the Mumak. I forgot about Tale of Tinuviel. But, okay. That's neither here nor there. We'll do that next round. Okay. So, Control N, we'll ready. Warden of Arnor. There it is. Okay, no reason to worry about him. but I guess I will bring out Warden of Arnor and put it onto Aragorn, and then Aragorn takes another damage because of this guy. Treebeard is fully healed, and now we will do some questing. So I'm questing for 11, and it looks like 15. Okay. And again, I have a location, an enemy, so now I will exhaust the side quest. Or I get a side quest. Each location gets +1 threat. Oh, actually, I can get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of that because of Furial. And now I'm going to reveal, oh look, Terrible Fever. So, let's see. So this could actually go on Aragorn twice. I'm going to actually cancel this. That makes the most amount of sense in my book, because Aragorn doesn't want to deal with it too much. So so I don't even ready because of using those two things. That's fine. But what do I think I have 5 in the staging area. Okay, so that's 5, and I did 15. So there's 10, so that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So now I'm going to engage the Mumak, because I'm going to be able to kill it and do all sorts of good stuff now. Okay, engage the Mumak. I'm going to use the resource here to exhaust Eorith to heal him, and then I'm going to use Tale of Tenuvial. By using Tale of Tenuvial, that gives me +4 defense here, so I get +4 to everything. So Aragorn is a 6/7/6 guy, and he's got it ready. So that makes me feel pretty good. So I'll do this. I will defend with Aragorn, right? I will defend. Aragorn has 6 willpower, 7 attack, 6 defense. So I will attack, or I will defend that way. Okay, no shadow. So now this guy has 6 remaining hit points. Aragorn has 5. Oh, he doesn't ready. So that's fine. So now Aragorn is going to attack back for 7, and that means he does 3 damage to the Mumak. Okay. So the next round I'll be able to kill the Mumak. I'm going to push the Mumak back up into the staging area, and we'll do a new round here. Okay. I will draw a card and lower my threat by 1. I'm going to use Treebeard's resources to bring out the Welling Hall Preserver. I have to do so this we get rid of I'll get rid of all my counters here. Aragorn is back and is just normal. And I think now is the time to bring out Elrond for 3. So by bringing out Elrond for 3, I'm going to get rid of Terrible Fever, and now I'm going to quest. So I will quest for 3, 6, 9, 11, 15. Okay, I'm going to play this and lower my threat by 1, 2, 3, because I control a unique Noldor. Okay. Oh, and because of Galadriel's ability, he quests for free. So that's so I'm up to, let's see, 15, 16. I'm up to 19 willpower against 5. Okay. So again, I will call enemy for Wingfoot, and that's location. So let's do this. So this is a location that comes into play. So I will exhaust here to do this. So I guess I can use Aragorn's ability to cancel this out and put 1 progress on it. Oh, I have to do another encounter card. Okay, because I don't have an active location. I thought I was going to be able to get through the Mumak this time around, but I wasn't able to. So it'll be this time around. So I don't need to travel. I was able to do this. So what do we have? That's looks like 8 in the staging area. So that's, I do 11 more. Okay. So now I don't have to engage the centipede, but I will. I can only optionally engage one thing, I guess, right? Okay. So I will optionally engage the Mumak. I have enough progress, so I'll deal the shadow card. And I think the thing to do is to defend with Treebeard. Let's make sure it is. After a character defends an attack against a touch enemy, if the defending character has more remaining hit points than the attached enemy, add Noose of Vines. Okay. So I will attach Treebeard, or I will defend with Treebeard. And I think I'm still going to have to go another round. Discard an attachment that I control. Okay, what attachment do I want to control? Or do I want to control? What attachment do I want to get rid of? I think I will get rid of this silver circlet. Okay, so Treebeard takes 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and he has 2 remaining hit points, and the Mumak has 3 remaining hit points. So now I will ready here, and I will attack here and here. Now, if this were any other boss enemy, I could discard 3 of these cards to boost up Haldir, and I can also attack with Elrond, except the Mumak just is limited, and it's immune to player card effects, but it is what it is. So if this were a bigger boss, maybe the Black Serpent or something crazy, I could really pile on using Haldir, but that's fine. I'm going to do the 3 damage, and now I'm going to push this guy back up into the staging area. Look, I thought I was going to be able to do it again, so I'm going to have to reveal 2 encounter cards again. But I don't think that that's been a problem. I guess I'm playing sloppy because I think I'm at the end of this and I'm going to win. Okay, so I did have a Tale of Tenuvial. That's fine. Okay. So now in the staging area is 2, 5, 9, 12. So there's 12 in the staging area. Okay, I am going to use Galadriel's ability to draw a card. More leather boots. Okay, so I think the next target for leather boots would be onto Galadriel. No, she doesn't quest. Oh, you know what I can do? Yes. So that's leather boots is good on Galadriel because you can ready her post. Actually, you know what? I'll just put it on Haldir. Doesn't really matter where leather boots go. Actually, I'm not even going to play leather boots, right? Again, bye-bye to Elrond. This guy loses his 3. he heals 3 because of the Welling Hall Preservers. So, yeah, I'll just pull Leather Boots out here. Why not, right? Okay. So now, let's quest. Okay, I will quest for 3, 6, 9, 12, 14. And then I guess I will quest with him. So that's up to 18 right now. Okay, there's 12 in the staging area. Again, enemy, location. Okay, I'm going to draw 2 cards. There's an enemy. So with an enemy, I get to ready, and then I'll do another. So that's 2 enemies, which is wonderful, right? So I will increase my threat. And now I'm going to be able to kill the Mumak. Now I'm going to be able to capture the Mumak. I hate it when I get so excited that I can't do it. Okay, I still make 2 progress on the quest. I could exhaust Aragorn. You know what? I will. I'll exhaust Aragorn to cancel this location. Okay, I put a progress on it, and I make 4 more progress here. Okay, so now I will do my optional engagement. Now I'm really not going to travel. And then this guy has to come down. I will deal my shadow cards. Okay. And then my Noose of Vines. I will use my Tail of Tenuvial to exhaust her and ready him. And then he is going to defend this here. And it says discard an attachment that I control. It's my shadow. I'll discard the Warden of Arnor. Discarding the Warden of Arnor. I have 5 hit points here. He has 3 remaining. And it says after character defends an attack against the attached enemy, defending character has more remaining hit points than the attached enemy, which I do. Both of these things go on the victory display. So now I've captured my Mumak. I have all the progress I need. So there it is. I beat the Mumakil. Okay, and I didn't even really need to use Haldir too much because I wasn't getting enemies. But I think that this really showed how Spirit Aragorn can handle having a lot of locations in the staging area, and it really can help you out. Now again, the Mumakil isn't a particularly difficult quest, but it exemplified how Spirit Aragorn is used. Okay, so anyways, thanks for joining us, and have a great day, everybody.